Welcome back. Today I'm going to take a look at the Lichess rapid game that I played last night, and this is the second time that I've recorded this video because the first time I did what I always do, which is go through every move, and I get distracted by what Stockfish suggests for every move and minor inaccuracies, and it ends up taking 20 or 30 minutes just to get to the point where I made one single blunder. So what I've done here is, on the other screen, I have already advanced the game to the point of my only blunder in this game. I've already passed the point of my mistake, and in the previous recording, I didn't understand why it was a mistake, so I've decided to leave it out. But here my opponent has just castled, and the game review said it was a mistake, and I have an advantage only if I play bishop to b7. That's my only move, and I assume that the reason is because this knight isn't well enough protected. Right now they have two pieces attacking it, but I thought I had two pieces defending it. I get this, I think. Because if that knight ever moves, for example, coming in here, then my bishop would be skewering their queen and rook. But if I ever did that, I don't know why they couldn't just take my bishop and be threatening my rook. And then if I took their rook, they could take my rook. It says if I played that, what they would play is bishop to g2. But I don't know if they would. But yeah, I'm trying to think of a principle or a guideline that would help me, some feature of this situation that would lead me to find this move. Because again, as I said, it looks like that bishop's not defended. And if I ever do move this knight where it's going to be check, like right now, if I move it, it's not check. And that'd be check if they moved over there. Like, the king often in queen side castling situations, the king often does move to b1. And in that case, this would be check and I could get their queen for the bishop. But I think that would be relatively transparent. And if I moved this knight and it wasn't check, I don't see why they couldn't just get the bishop. So I'm trying to figure that out. I think I do see why what I played was a blunder, because when I take here, that leaves my rook completely hanging, doesn't it? Because that's what I played, and it's not their best move to take my rook. Okay, it's their best move to take back with the knight, in which case they'd be threatening both my rook and my queen. So that makes sense what they did. Okay, so my opponent played their best move here. So they're threatening both now, and they're threatening my queen twice. My only move that keeps us at +2 is here. Well, I found that because after I moved my knight, I realized that my rook was hanging. I should have realized that before I moved my knight. So just backing up, I think that this is not an elementary level blunder because it's not just straight up hanging a piece. It's a trade. I think this is just a trade, and then I go back and protect my rook, which is what happened. But let's see. Okay, so I played that, and they played their best move, and my best move is to go back to protect the rook, which also gets my queen out of danger, and that's what I played. Okay, now the only move that keeps them ahead is if they now put their bishop here, which allows them to take the rook. Bishop to g2 now. But they didn't find that. They decided to keep going after my queen and played bishop to d4, which was easy to block by playing c5. So now I have a mild advantage again. Again, they need to put this bishop on g2, which allows them to take the rook. And then, obviously, if I take back, they'll take my queen. So it'd be, I would just lose the rook for free, basically. Or they could just take here. I don't know why they would. I don't know. Why won't they just move this back? It says that's a huge blunder. The only two moves that are not blunders are bishop to g2 or taking this pawn. But wait, if they take this pawn, am I not going to just take their bishop? And I'm already a pawn ahead. And it says in that case that they would then play bishop to g2, and I would take their knight. Okay, well, I don't blame my opponent for not finding that, because I don't know how that keeps them even. I know that in the end of that, they would end up getting my rook, but that's a lot of math to do over the course of several moves, and each one of those moves you have to assume what the opponent would do. And I know grandmasters can calculate multiple branches out through, what if he does this? What if he does that? What if he does this? In each one of those cases, they have their candidate move. And then in each one of those cases, they have to calculate 2 or 3 possible or more moves by the opponent. I can barely calculate one branch out without actually seeing it on the board. And so I don't blame my opponent for not finding, bishop to g2 here. If they played bishop to g2, it says I would play bishop to g7, but they would just take it, right? And then I would take, and then I assume they would take my queen. And then I would get my rook out of danger, and then they could get their bishop out of danger. And so I think they would have come out a piece ahead on that. How do I have a slight advantage? I don't know. Well, my opponent played what I would have played here, which is dropping this bishop back, but that's a huge blunder because now I can play bishop to g7, which skewers this through here. So they have to get their queen out of danger, and I get their rook, not quite for free, but for a bishop, because they can trap it in there. Sorry, for a second it said bishop to e2 was their best move. If they had played that, I would have got this thing out of there, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, they played what is now their best move, but it leaves me up because I have to get rid of that. But now I'm up a rook, right? I'm up a rook and a pawn. Well, we could keep going. I was ahead for the rest of the game, but yeah, I'm having trouble with this right here, and it all depends on my opponent finding this, which they didn't. But any move that I played, besides bishop to b7 here, would have been counted as a mistake. And it says they still would have played bishop to g2. Then I would have got this knight out here, and then they would have dropped their queen back, which would have left their bishop and knight both hitting this. Okay, well, it still took longer than I wanted it to, and unfortunately, even though I've now recorded this multiple times, I still don't think I have a handle on that. Oh, that's frustrating. But you know what? Something I haven't done in a while is play Blitz. And there's a reason I haven't been playing Blitz. That's because I think it's actually bad for my chess development. But it is fun. And occasionally I need to remind myself that chess is supposed to be fun and not so serious. And when I just have a game after game in a row in which I don't understand all the, or any of the blunders or mistakes, I feel like I want to play Blitz just to lighten things up. So I'm going to do that now. My Blitz rating's very low. It's much lower than my rapid or daily. It's even lower than my bullet rating, which I don't understand at all. But let's click play and see if we actually, have a decent Blitz game here. All right, we're going to do this and then see what my opponent does. They got that knight out. I think this is okay. Okay, I guess here. Oh, they took it. I think I can take that and then maybe play this bishop out. Or should I castle first? I think play this and then castle. And maybe I should put this pawn here before that knight gets in. I'm not sure what... Wait, oh, they're castling queenside. I wondered why did their queen step out the way that it did. That seemed odd. Okay, I still need to develop my light squared bishop somewhere, but maybe I'll do that after I play this. Oh, wait, can't I just go forward? Let's see. They have 1, 2 pieces defending that square, but I'll have 3 pieces defending that square. I should come out on top of that one, shouldn't I? Oh, they've come after my bishop. I should probably move it. Maybe back here. And then I can come after the knight again. And it doesn't have anywhere to go. They're gonna have to move their b pawn to give their knight a place to go, right? Their knight's trapped. Okay, well, that's good, right? I think I just won their knight. Oh, okay. I think it's okay to take here. They're gonna move that pawn forward. They're trying to get a discovery on my queen. I realize that. What if I just moved it? Like over here maybe. Oh, they're gonna get my knight now. Oh, wow. That wasn't very good. Oh, they took it. Of course they did. I guess check. And we'll see what happens. And oh, they want a queen trade, but they're up a pawn. Should I pick up this pawn first and then do the queen trade? Like so? Probably not. I probably should not have done that. But that's what I did. They do have a dangerous passed pawn here. I don't know how I'm going to get out of that. Oh, they moved the passed pawn forward. Okay. I guess I should go back over here then and try to do something about that passed pawn, or just take their queen. How about I just take their queen? Because their queen was going to get this pawn too, which, I mean, I guess that's okay. And then, wait, that pawn's hanging. Should I take it? Oh, it's too late now. I should ask the question before I go there, shouldn't I? And that pawn is defended, and now they're going to, want to chop up a bunch of things. They're trying to get a queen right here. I'm not gonna stand for it, I don't think. I guess I could attack that rook. Also, I opened up what I'm trying to do is be able to check with this bishop. Let's see. Can I threaten their bishop and then check here? And then that'll allow me to take their rook? Oh, they did. Okay. Check. And if they block with their bishop, I'll take it, and then I'll take their rook. And I think that will allow me to take their rook and block their pawn. Oh, they just moved out of check. Okay, well, I'm going to take here, I think. That's a check, so they have to take it, I think. They need to take it. If not, I'm going to get in front of it. Or they might just move toward my knight. Oh, my knight's protected, though. Yeah, I assume they're going to take it, and I'll take back, and that'll also be check. I think I'm doing okay, but I might not be. I might be really, really lost. They're taking their time, considering their possibilities. Oh, they just moved out of check. Okay, oh, that's mate, isn't it? Is that mate? No, it's not, because they can go here. But then that'll be mate, I think, because the knight will be protecting it, and the other bishop's protecting the knight. And the knight's protecting the rook. That was a pretty cool checkmate. I'm glad I saw that. Oh, wow. Okay, but I was probably behind at some point. I'm sure I made a mistake somewhere. But that was fun, not only because I won. Oh yeah, I definitely gave him some opportunities there. What about right here? Oh, should I have just taken it? Let's see. Okay, I should have either just taken the queen or taken this pawn. And if I took the queen, then I would take the pawn afterwards. But if I took the pawn first, it says they wouldn't take me, but they would drop back their bishop, and I wouldn't take it, even though my knight would be right there. Well, I don't know about all that. How bad of an advantage did this give them? That was a mistake. They're up +1. If they'll play bishop to d3, which is here, to connect their rooks, or just take it with their queen. But that wasn't good. That was a blunder, really. And I was right to take their queen there, okay. And of course they had to take back. Taking the pawn was one of the better moves, but then they did that. That was a problem. Was I right to not do anything? Oh, I was right to do what I did. I mean, I was wrong to do what I did. Knight to f2 was a blunder. How bad of a blunder? +6. But only if they play bishop to d6, which is here. Oh, targeting the rook, because that would have been mate. So I would have had to have played h6 in order to get out, and then I would have just lost the rook for free. Oh, well, it's a good thing they didn't see that. Okay, so I had to go ahead and get this out, which would have guarded the promotion square and protected the rook. And it says they would have taken here at that point, and then I would have taken with my other rook. Okay, so that was a blunder. If they had found bishop to d6, they did not find bishop to d6, which allowed me to play bishop to d7, but I didn't. I played that. Again, they should have just checked me. But my idea here, I think, was sound, was to get this out with check. Oh, and it says they should have taken that with the knight, if with anything. That gave me a -2 because of the check? Okay, good. Oh, great move. All right. And they didn't play it exactly right, which allowed me to take this rook. That was the best. All right. They should have promoted right here. Oh, promoting with capture. Oh, well, I get that. And that's what I was expecting them to do, right? If I remember right, I was expecting them to do that. I would end up with a check, but they would have gotten a rook for a pawn, which would have evened us back up, I think. I would have been up 1 pawn at that point. But by just getting out of check, that gave me the mate in 2. Okay, great. They only had 1 legal move. Nice. Okay, I'm glad I found that. I have time to play another one. All right, let's just do it, just for fun. Oh, I got the white pieces. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work out well, but I think knight to c3 is good, and then I'll probably fianchetto depending on what they play. I think I just take that, right? If I don't, they're coming forward. Yeah, let's just take it. Oh no, that was... I'm glad my knight was there guarding that because of the because of my rook down here. I think I should go ahead and get this bishop out. Can I just take that? Okay. I don't know how great that was, but let's get this here and then get this knight out this way. I also want to get the other bishop out. Let's see. What about here? To keep one of their pieces from coming in there. And where's that bishop going? I can drive this bishop back, I think. It did go back. And then get this knight out here so I can castle. I need to put this out here. Wait, what are they? Where's that going? Can they do anything with that knight? I don't think that they can. Maybe they should have put their bishop there? I don't know. Or should I have played the h3 that Stockfish is always telling me to play? I don't know. Okay, well, let's do this. Maybe the knight will run away someplace. And then I think I can play that. A4. Sorry, I'm trying to stop saying this and that and there and start actually talking about the names of the pieces. I can put the bishop on A3 now. I can also advance this pawn. Can I play E4 now? I think so. That's E4, right? Let's play A4. See if that bishop goes someplace. It did. Okay. Well, I kind of thought that it would. I don't know if that was the best move, but let's go here and threaten their rook. I'm sure they will move it. And then I need to... push this pawn up. Oh, I probably should have put... Oh, I can't push that pawn because of where my king is. Okay. I need to be careful that they have 2 pieces pointed right here, don't I? Okay. Let's see. Can I move this? Oh, I could just take that. Can I just take that? Okay. Now they don't have 2 pieces pointed at f2 anymore. And I'm aiming here, but I can't do much about it. I need to get my queen... Not there. Wow. Or there. Where should I put my queen? Their knight is defended. I think I'm just going to move my queen up 1 so I can put my knight here. Hopefully that's good. And then I can get the knight out this way. Also, if I ever push my e-pawn forward, I can get my bishop over here someplace. I mean, once they move that pawn, or I take that pawn. Oh, they're going to let me put my knight in there. That's the whole reason I moved my queen up there, was so I could put the knight in there and maybe take this guy. But they're blocking my pawn, so good for them. And we're about even on time. Oh, that's where I figured they were coming. Okay. Guess I can just stop that with this, can't I? And they're going to move that over 1, probably. But the bishop's defended. Okay, yeah, the bishop's defended. So let's take this bishop, and they'll figure out what to take back with. And I don't know how far forward I should shoot this. Oh, you know what? No, because if I move the f pawn, it allows that knight in there. What if I just move this pawn? And then the knight can't come in here. Oh, and I just realized that pawn's undefended, but then that leaves my bishop undefended. Okay, I'm trying to keep track of more things while they're thinking. So I need to protect this bishop, and then I can go get their A pawn. Or maybe I should protect the bishop here now that their light squared bishop's gone. Oh, they're going to let me have their knight for a pawn? Oh, because they want this? What if I defend that this way? Is that good? Oh, now they can come here? Is that what they're after? I'm a little ahead on time now, but yeah, I'm thinking they want to put a piece there, but I think if they do that, I'll just take it with my rook and trade 2 knights for my rook and a pawn, I think. But I assume they're going to run with their knight now. I just don't know where. Oh, they did go there. Okay, that can't have been great, right? Now they're going to check me with their rook, but I can block with the bishop or just go back. Might be better to just go back. Oh, they went over here. That seems like I should just take this then. And now their rook's hanging. Oh, they're going to do that. Okay. Well, should I defend that? Can I defend it? Oh, I don't know where to put it to defend it. What about way over here? Now they can check me. And then I kind of have to run, I guess. But they're about to run out of time. Oh, okay. Now what do I do? Bring this back, I guess. Because I'm trying to stay ahead on time. Oh, they moved their king. Let's see. What if we just traded off a piece? Well, yeah, they did it. Okay. That's good. And then I can take this pawn. Okay. I guess they could take that. Let's see. Can I go here? Okay. I kind of figured they would take that. That's frustrating, but I don't know what can be done about it. Now I can protect that pawn by going here. And the bishop, yeah, like that. And then I can get this pawn. Okay, I'll go ahead and get it. And now I have a passed pawn over there. Okay, they can't, I mean, they can throw away the rook for that, I guess. Let's see. Oh, okay. Split those pawns. That can't be, that has to be pretty good, right? Should I try to threaten their rook just to get a piece moving around here? It did. Okay, so now they can't check me there, but let's see, what can they do? I guess come toward the rook. And then put this here where I can protect it this way. Okay. They're going to let me get that pawn maybe. No? Okay. Oh, I should have just taken it. No, but then they would have gotten my bishop. So now I can take this pawn. Actually, let's go ahead and protect that bishop with my pawn. And then take this one. And then what? And then this? Now that the bishop's protected, I think they have to stay near this pawn, but I can go here, I think. Does that work? Oh, it did work. They probably should have pushed past, is probably what they should have done. Now I have 2 passed pawns. Oh, I won on time. That one took a while, didn't it? Oh, and the thing here says I was up plus 38. Being up on time helped a lot near the end of that, but I'm pretty sure they should have pushed past when I moved that pawn forward. That's what that allowed. But I could be mistaken. And no, I'm not going to go through it move by move. Their last lead was right here in the middle, and that's their biggest lead. Looks like -2 here. Because I should have taken with the queen, I'm guessing. Because I definitely should have taken back. Oh, yeah, I had to have taken with the queen. Okay, but when I took with the king, I was only down -1. And that's only if they played rook to g6, which they did not. Or queen to b8, which, oh, aims here. Those 2 moves, wait. Sorry, it says if they played rook to g6, I would play g4. Oh, because both their rooks would be aimed at it. Okay, so I would play g4 after they played here, and then they would play h5, and then I would play g5, and they would take it. And then I don't know what would happen after that. Ooh, I don't know if that's how that would work out or not. Okay, but they missed it, and then I was ahead the rest of the way? Yep, okay. It does look like we both had problems after that. For example, here, oh, I should have just taken it. Oh my. Yeah, I saw that immediately now, but instead I played that. But I played it in 2 seconds. That's the way Blitz goes sometimes. I definitely should have taken the rook here. That seems obvious. And this brought us back to under +2. Did I have any more? Oh, I had another miss after this. I should have, oh, wow. I'd like to think that I would have found that in a rapid game, which is a fork of those 2 pieces, but I definitely missed that too, but I was still at +4. Did I have any other misses? No. Okay. Well, that was fun. I am glad that I won both of those, but again, I don't care about my Blitz rating. I did it just for fun to kind of lighten the mood for myself because I hate to end these videos where I'm just like hanging my head in my hands and frustrated that I don't understand something. This kind of helps wash that away. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with my channel. Hopefully you're getting better at chess too, and I'll see you next time.